Okay, for example 5. Pedro's checking account contained $489 on June 1st. He made the following transactions. Deposited $150, withdrew $225, withdrew $34, deposited $119, withdrew $365, and deposited $750. What was his new balance? Okay, so this is allowing us to see where signed numbers actually fall into place in the real world. When you're dealing with a checking account, depositing money makes your checking account get bigger. That's a positive transaction. A withdrawal takes money out of your account. That's a negative transaction. So if we're looking at what's happening here, Pedro has $489 to begin with. So if I write a sentence to represent what's going on in this problem, we take his original amount of money, $489. He deposits $150. Does that make it get bigger or smaller? Bigger. So it's a positive thing. So depositing $150 is plus $150. He withdrew $225. What does that do? Subtracts $225. Hope Pedro doesn't get withdrawn. Let's see. He withdrew $34. Again, taking out, withdrawing is taking out, so minus $34. He deposits $119, so that's plus $119. Then he withdraws $365. And finally, he deposits $750. Okay. The whole idea of this word problem is being able to assign a positive or negative number to each one of these numbers. Okay. As you write them down, don't put plus negative, just if it's withdraw, subtract. If it's deposit, add. And again, a minus sign or a plus sign. Okay. Now, every problem we've seen so far has only been two numbers. This one's got a whole bunch of numbers in it. So here's a technique for finding the sum when there's a whole bunch of numbers involved. If I go through and find all my positive numbers, so positive 489 is positive, positive 150 is positive, positive 119 is positive, and positive 750 is positive. And I find all my negative numbers. Negative 225 is negative, negative 34 is negative, and negative 365 is negative. All the blue highlighted stuff have the same sign, right? When numbers have the same sign, what do we do to them? Add them, right? So I'm just going to add up all those numbers in one place. So I'm going to do 489 plus 150 plus 119 plus 750. Just basic column stuff here. 9 plus 9 plus 0 plus 0 is 18, carry the 1. 1 and 8 is 9, 14, 15, 20, carry the 2. 2, 6, 7, 8, 15. So $1,508 is all the positive transactions in his account. I'm going to add up all the negative transactions, which is this one, this one, and this one. Again, they're all negative, right? So I'm going to be adding up all the negatives. So 225 plus 34 plus 365. Right? This adds to this because they're both negative, and that negative answer adds to that because it's negative, so all three numbers are negative, they all three add together. 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 4 is 14, carry the 1. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 3 is 6, plus 6 is 12, carry the 1. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 3 is 6. 624 is the negative sum, which is being combined with the positive sum. So the 1,508 is a positive because we got a bunch of positives to make it. The 624 is negative because we've got a bunch of negatives to make it. And our end result is two numbers that have different signs. So the final answer, since these signs are different, I'm going to subtract. So 1,508 minus 1620, or 624. 8 minus 4 is 4. You can do it on a calculator, sure. 10 minus 2 is 8. 14 minus 6 is 8.
Now, do you have to add the positives and then negatives together, or can you just?
Well, when you do a whole bunch, like I want you to be applying these rules. So if you want to use a calculator to calculate this and that, that's fine. But I want you to do all the positives first, all the negatives second, and then you subtract. I want you to get accustomed to the rules, not just get accustomed to punching everything and hit equals. Let your calculator do all the thinking for you. So use the calculator to help you calculate these, but go through the technique to get what we're doing. So 884 and 1,508 is bigger than 624, so 884 is positive. So he has $884 in his bank account after all his transactions, which is a good thing. started off with that, and now we got more money than he started off with. It means he's living within his means, gonna have a successful life.